Before I get to work, I just want to get this off my chest. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Before I go to work, I just want to say this. Scottie got a chance to redeem himself. That's all I want to see. We know how that last shot went. He got a shot. He got a chance to redeem himself big time. One, we could beat Orlando, which is going to be tough to do because they're in the playoff hunt. They're taking everything serious. I get that part. But on but my second caveat to my conversation is if he can hold and contain Banchero, I'm happy. I'll be cool with that. Because Homie is coming off a fiery 41 against Golden State. He's a little pissed off that he got overlooked. He got an issue with that. Of course, Steph had 56. They act like that's the first time somebody had 56 in Orlando. Last time I checked, Fred did that too. And I'm going to discuss that later. Because they acting like Steph did something magnificent, which he did. But Fred dropped 56 in Orlando too. That was kind of sweet also. If Scottie can hold him and maintain him and make up for what happened against Chicago, I'm cool with it. Because I don't want to keep throwing Scottie under the bus and applying pressure to him because I don't look at him the way I used to look at him. I see him through reality glasses now. He's going to be our point forward, our defensive stopper, a defensive playmaker. We gave him the green light to score. It ain't work. Now he got to score situationally. I'm cool with that. The green light is done. That's BI's. Brandon Ingram deserves the green light. He going to have it. Everybody else is going to fall in line according to that. Scottie is no longer the guy we're hoping to be the franchise player. There's some holes in his game as far as scoring is concerned that leaves a lot to be desired. But what he is an all defensive playmaking point forward. I'll take that because that's what he's always been throughout his career in high school and college. We put him on the pedestal. We tried the experiment. It didn't work. He didn't flip some magical switch and become a superstar. There are some things that he has and some things that he don't. It just so happens the thing that he doesn't have, Brandon Ingram does have. And next year, he'll be able to facilitate, get B out of ball, get quickly to Rock, or get RJ the ball and go crash the boards like he's supposed to, get the tip in for the win, or whatever you got to do. But we don't have to rely on him for the last shot anymore. That should never happen ever again. He's not, as the kids say, and I hate it, but it's true. He's not him. And that's okay. He can be somebody else. There's another Himothy type. He's not the Himothy scorer. He can be the Himothy playmaker, all defensive stopper. Tonight, he can start to give us a view of what we can expect next season. He's going to be guarding the toughest assignment next year. That's going to be he's going to have to guard all the top-notch scorers, and he can focus on that. You don't have to worry about being superstar Scottie. He can just be the Scottie he's always been everywhere he's ever been. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Scottie being this new version. We tried the experiment. We tried it. We thought it was going to magically turn him into. Nah. It's over. We tried it. The green light is gone. He can have a greenish light here and there. But we can't do that no more. That shot was ridiculous. That was not the best possible shot with 4 seconds. He should have been going more towards the basket at 6'10" instead of fading away. That's a shot you take after you've made it in practice 10,000 times, 12,000 times. That's not a shot that you just started working on. Have y'all ever seen him take that shot? That's not. Normally he's on the right side taking that fade away or in the middle. Not so much from the fading left. The fuck out. No. You owe us. Now I'm getting mad again. Now I'm getting upset all over again. I ain't want to be mad at him. That's why I ain't say shit. I was tight. I was like, the fuck is that? Go to the basket. You got 4 seconds. That's a dribble. Maybe one more dribble, punt fake, get the foul. Whatever. First of all, it was a bullshit call anyway with the 3-point shot for Cody White. And I love Cody White. I like him. I wanted us to get him in free agency. This motherfucker hits a 3 and 1. No, give him that shit. You have to earn an and 1 buzz. Like a shot like that, you gotta earn an and 1 from 3. Like they giving it to just anybody now. That's crazy. But that's okay. Scottie got a chance to atone and make it right, and I'm cool with that. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with the fact that tonight is one of those nights he gets to redeem himself. I don't want to hear I'm not expecting us to win against Orlando. I'm not. Orlando is just they're in this space right now. They locked in. And even if we do beat them, it doesn't change our situation. I just want to see Scottie redeem himself. This is a shot. This kid, listen, he averaging 25. Franz is averaging, they both averaging 25 over the last 10 games. They want this in the middle of the ring. This is a Roach, Javante Davis type of situation. Middle of the ring, they want to fight. They don't want to run with us. They don't want to shoot out with us. They want to stand toe-to-toe, half court versus half court, and that's what they want. Their half court defense versus our half court offense. Our half court offense versus their half court defense. That's what they want because they don't believe we can beat them straight up yet. Next season will be formidable. Right now, we're still trying to hold on and get draft picks. I don't know what the play is. I just want to see Scottie redeem himself. That's it. That's it. Long as Scottie can redeem himself, I'm cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll deal with it. But I tell y'all one thing, I don't want to see him coming out just trying to be a superstar. We don't need that. We need him to stop this dude from scoring 40, play make, and give us a preview of what we're expecting next season. Because he's going to be doing a lot of passing and facilitating and defending the best assignment and crashing the boards. That's what I want to see new Scottie. Not green light Scottie. We good on that. We good. We tried it. We got behind it. Yo, we are one of the only fan bases that got behind that concept wholeheartedly. Everybody was like, yo, y'all niggas is bugging. Even his coaches was like, yo, they're bugging. But so what? Let's see. We gave him the greatest possible platform to be great. I don't want to hear shit. Whatever happens in his career from this point on, he can never say he never got the greatest of NBA opportunities. You know how many guys never got the opportunity that he got? We're talking about we rolled out the red carpet from A to Z. Fan base to front office, rolled out the red carpet. People don't get that. Rookies don't get that. Rookies don't get none of that. He came into a beautiful situation. He can never say he got the greatest NBA opportunity you can ask for. And he got a chance to be himself the whole way through. He didn't have to wear a suit. He didn't have to do nothing else. But how many kids are ever going to, in this generation, in this day and age, are ever going to get that opportunity anywhere in life? He got it in one of the greatest part-time jobs ever. And we gave him 200 M's. Just for being an all-star. Barely an all-star. Not all defensive all-star, barely an all-star. And we gave him the whole lot. And if you do better, even with that was trying to inspire him to be more and do more with the opportunity. We gave him every opportunity. Fuck that. He got to hold himself accountable and figure this shit out. It's not easy. But everybody don't make $200 million in their early 20s to play a game. So you got to figure it out or get out the way and let B.I. do what he do. Oh, you saying he gave up? Yeah, I mean, hey, but we giving him our job is to give him the opportunity. That's it. We give him the opportunity. Yo, it's good, 4-1. We giving him the opportunity. Let him do what he do. And if it don't work out, cool. I told y'all, these young kids over here have been watching the Raptors situation. I'm telling you, they were waiting for the old Vanguard to go so that they can come in and see what they can do. Y'all think I've been telling y'all this shit, y'all shit is hot. Everybody know about the whole Toronto basketball culture, the whole Canadian basketball culture. The shit is thriving. Everybody wants to either be close to it or at least see what it's like. From top to bottom, whether it be high school, the leagues y'all got, all the way up to the NBA. Everybody's trying to see something because it's like New York in the 90s or in the late 80s when basketball was just everything. It's not everything anymore over here. Everybody want to be a gangster. Y'all know that. Everybody want to wear poo shiesties in the summertime and have switches while switching. It's different. But everybody who loves basketball wants to be around and be in a place where people love and appreciate basketball. Toronto and Canada as a whole is one of the last places where they genuinely love basketball. Where kids aren't playing basketball as a last resort. They're playing because they enjoy it. They know they got options. Everybody ain't going to the league. But I can play basketball and enjoy it. Then I can go be an architect. You know what I mean? Then I can be a software engineer, or I can go and be whatever else I want to be. But basketball is part of my life. We don't have that no more. Like kids just, if you can't hit the money ball, these kids ain't trying to do nothing. So the young guys that are in the NBA have been eyeing the shit. They were waiting for Fred to leave, Pascal to leave, OG to leave, so some spots could open up. And now we got BI. That's the beginning of it. There's no more bargaining and trying to convince people to come. They're coming. Listen. You see Scottie get 270 almost. That's the top end. They like two up there. Nick, I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't want to be. They don't want to play in America really anyway because of the danger of everyone knowing your business and having paper and wanting a piece of something that you got. Niggas about to move to Canada for real. Nobody don't know you. You can have your bag. Nobody cares. Out here, I told you the Wolves is gonna be out. They've been out since the pandemic been over. The Wolves been out. Hand out, claws up. You're gonna see a lot of young talent wanting to play and come to Toronto. I promise you. It ain't gonna be no problem getting young talent no more. We're gonna be able to pick whoever we want. We're gonna have a big pool of players. We don't have to go overseas and travel all around the world. No, we can travel to every little city and province in America and just scoop players up. Come on, let's go do this. I'm gonna give you something better than money. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. That's all players want anyway, is an opportunity to hoop. Yeah, that whatever your point is, right? We are giving this dude the greatest opportunities to prove himself. That's all a franchise can do for a player is give. Most of these kids don't get an opportunity to do shit. They get on these teams, they wait for their opportunity. He didn't have to wait. He got an opportunity to shine until the responsibility became too much for him. We're talking about a kid who's never carried a team. A lot of these kids now want to play on superstar teams. In my day, we wanted to go to the weakest high school so we could put up whatever numbers we could put up. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. But you never want to really play with your friends. You want to play against them. Some of us luck up, some of us don't. I made a horrible decision. Not so much a horrible decision, but I made a decision to go to a school where my family went. Instead of going to a school that was in a better division with tougher competition. Whose fault was that? That was my decision. You learn how to carry your team playing against guys you got to carry. He never had to really carry nobody. He played with Cade. He went to IMG, which is today's Oak Hill, what Oak Hill used to be in the 90s and early 2000s, even in the 80s. That's the new Oak Hill. He played with a star-studded lineup. He's never had to carry. Now, if he had to carry dudes, then that's different. He could have delivered differently, but he's always been a part of something greater. So now he gets to be a part of something greater. That's his nature. We tried to give him an opportunity in hopes of him being more. It didn't work. We did our listen. Everybody supported this kid to be more, and it didn't happen. You know what I mean? We gave opportunities. That's all. What they do with it is what they do with it. But we can never say we never gave him an opportunity to shine. He can never say he never got the greatest of platforms to be great on. He just wasn't equipped for the mission. That's all right. You're in your 20s. He don't know. Like shit. We all go through that. We all get opportunities we pray for and we're not necessarily ready for. No matter how hard you work, you never know how much of who you are is going to spill over into the advantageous parts of the opportunity. You can study for 50 years. You get an opportunity to shine within a 6-hour frame. You might not be equipped to work in a 6-hour frame. You got too many options because you done did so much over time. Somebody who got less qualifications come in and get more done. That may be the case with BI. BI doesn't have the all-around game that Scottie got or the all-around potential, but he can do one thing well, and that one thing is score the ball. And we need that as often as possible. And he's prepared to do it as often as he's prepared for the green light. He's prepared for the green light. Some guys should have offensive limitations. Some guys should have the green light. BI deserves the green light. And it's just, you never know. You never know how much of your game is going to spill over to the opportunity. You don't know. That's what makes basketball so dope. You can work out all summer. Get into the season, none of that shit work. You can work on your little killer crossover, your little drop step, and niggas play zone. I have never seen a man-to-man. I will destroy anything. Nobody stopping me one-on-one. Ever. You get a trap or a zone for the whole game, for the whole season, you're like, nigga, this ain't what I worked on. Ain't no man-to-mans. Ain't no presses. I got pressed one time, broke the press by myself. Never got pressed again. Then what I work on, all that time was wasted. I'm kicking it to the big man, he missing. Looking at me. Bitch, you open. That's my job. Give you the rock, you in the post, hit the shot. We lose by 30. Whose fault is that? But listen, that's the thing I love about the NBA. You don't know what's gonna work. That's what makes Michael Jordan so great. He worked on one thing every year, and he told you he only works on one thing. He masters one thing and adds it to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. Kids now, they try to work on like 50 parts of their game. You like, nigga, you gonna work on all that rebounding, shooting, defense, all that this whole summer? Nigga, work on one thing. Just work on one. Nobody has the patience. But that's how you build a career. One season at a time, one move, one thing mastered every summer. Scottie been working on a lot of shit. Jump shot, fade away, drop step, jump hook. He come in the game, he can't use a lot of that shit because the defense is just pushing him out of the position. Now he taking shots he ain't work on. Like a fucking fadeaway with 4 seconds left. Ridiculous. Instead of drawing the foul and taking the contact, instead of being physical. Yeah, woo, woo. Damn, that's woo. That 9 figures is woo. God damn. I agree that we need more from him, but we got to be realistic. There's but so much a human being can do. A lot of these kids, why don't we all say it together? A lot of these kids that are coming in are borderline professional basketball players. And let's be honest, it's been that way since it's been that way. Let's not make it seem like this is football, baseball, anything like that. Niggas who play basketball, they skipping steps. They skipping steps in high school. They skipping steps in college. They skipping steps in the league. Everybody's used to skipping steps until you can't skip any more steps and you deal with the reality of this is who you are here. The NBA is the only place where you're allowed to skip steps and there's no major penalty. You skip steps in the NFL, you may die on the football field. Same thing in hockey. Baseball, you can't hit a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, split, or curve. You're out of there in the minor leagues on the hard bus. Pause, no freaking. You're on the Greyhound, Motel 6. You know what I mean? It's different. Only in the NBA can you get away with it until you can't get away with it. He got away with it to the tune of $224 million. As a hood dude, I'm like, he came up. But as a basketball fan, shit, overpaid is an understatement. But sometimes you just got to see how the investment turns out. You don't know. That new role may suit him, and we will prosper as long as his ego doesn't get in the way. But that's a big price to pay for. Woo. It's a lot. That's a lot. That's 224. And you're not even top, like you're barely top 100. There is no place on the planet where you can be borderline 100th at anything and get $200 million. Guaranteed. That's yo, you gotta be number one everywhere to make $200 million. You have to be number fucking one. You gotta be the best damn near ever in every other field to make two. You gotta damn near be Jeff Bezos or fucking Donald Trump. And then you gotta run and become president twice. That's all I'm saying. This is crazy. You're right. A wild gamble. You absolutely right. That's a wild. Yes. Yes. It is a ridiculously wild gamble. But it's a good investment because if it doesn't work out, you can get assets. He may be the apple of somebody else's eye if it doesn't work out, and then we can border it for something else. But nobody sees him the way we see him. Like no one's gonna love him and appreciate what he was able to do or tried to do more than we are. They're gonna treat him like, whew, it's cold out there. It's cold out there. But a lot of our players prosper. We almost had another all-star if LeBron ain't do that sucker shit. If LeBron would have sat out, Norm would have been an all-star. And from that championship team, Kyle, Kawhi, we got Pascal. OG didn't become an all-star yet, so we're not going to count OG. Norm. Who else? That's five. Five all-star guys that end up becoming all-stars after leaving the team. How many people leave a championship team and become an all-star, let alone have five? And Fred, 6. Ridiculous. The Bulls had one guy leave. When BJ Armstrong left, he became an all-star with Charlotte. That's one in a 6 to 8 year period. One guy. Within that span, we almost had like 5 or 6 dudes become all-stars. Starting big time on. We're the only, like, everybody's on a playoff team. Pascal, OG, Norm, Fred, they're holding on in Houston. I'm surprised. They're holding on the 5th for dear life. But they're holding. That shit slipped away last year. It got spooky in the end. They're holding on. Everybody's thriving. A lot of people can't say that because we don't. This organization is the reason why I love this organization. And I love the fact that Masai is there and Bobby Webster is there. Because you don't skip steps. You get your opportunity and you got to be honest with the process. You get an honest opportunity and you got to be honest with the process. One step at a time. You do the right thing and you keep pushing, you will be rewarded no matter where you are. You try to skip steps, all right, There's a place for you in the NBA. It's going to be quiet, though. It's going to be a 10-day contract. But we did what we were supposed to do. We did what we were supposed to do. We gave my, like, and tonight, I'm going to be at work. I'm going to be at work thinking about the game. He better shut this shit down because this kid is, yo, Banchero is nice. Like, he's nice. He's a, everybody talk about, yo, Jason Tatum should be the face of the league. No, we pick who the face of the league is. The fans decide that, and then the machine backs it. We ain't pick him yet. I don't care how much you look like Al B. Shaw. I don't care how much you look like fucking Genuine. We not voting. You not getting it. It's not gonna happen. We decide. Banchero, listen. There's a lot of people that like this kid. If the NBA would have even consider him and pushing him in that direction, just a nudge, people would be like, yeah, that's cool. They wouldn't even be like, yeah, I can see it. Now you make Banchero, go ahead. We don't mind. We wouldn't mind. Because he's just going there stomping on shit. He ain't coming asking, and I'm not my accolades, and look at me, and look at what they like, nigga. Who these niggas in that other uniform? All right, we got to get them up out of here. Who guarding me? All right, it's gonna be a problem tonight, champ. I'm just gonna let you know that. And if they in Orlando, it's gonna be a big. He's comfortable at home. He's comfortable. He gets busy. That's what people respect. That's what basketball fans respect. Him getting busy. Somebody coming in there getting to work. He coming in, he gets to work. Who put him in front of him, he's going at him. Whoever it is. That's what we want to see. We don't care about you campaigning. He's coming in, put them motherfuckers in front of me. I'm destroying my matchup. And then when you add somebody, whoever you put in front of me, I'm giving them the business. That's 40. Draymond played that game. Everybody, listen, when Steph was putting up 56, he dropped 41. They had no answers for him. None. And he's coming off an injury. He was out most of the season. Scottie hold his own defensively. He wants to be all defensive. He wants to be defensive player of the year. You stop this kid. You pour ice water on this hot ass kid, you will be all defensive this year. You hold him to 10 points and you the main guy guarding him, I guarantee you they will make Scottie all defensive this year. Just off of that one performance. It's enough to hold it. Because he's done enough defensively. He's done enough defensively this season. And for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I got a question. Sidebar. How is Jared Jackson in the MVP race? You know, the motherfucker that gave up in the Olympics. The Memphis guy. The one that gave up he's averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. How is that MVP worthy? How is he in that conversation? And not Pascal. That's just me. That's just me. Or anybody else other than him. But it is what it is. The NBA is afraid to make anybody the face because they're competing with all the other faces in social media. Nobody's cool enough. There is, like right now, there are some people on social media who just have the it factor. Everybody don't play basketball. All the coolest guys didn't play basketball. They had the it factor. Some guys just dressed and can get all the girls. Some guys just got all the money. Some guys just, now it's leaning towards you ain't got to be an athlete or an MC to do your do. Now dudes is doing them. Like, nigga, all I do is talk and I get to it. I live. This is how I live. Great taste. Great perspective. Now you hearing the other fly, you hearing real fly niggas talk they shit. And you like, damn, that's where, oh, so they imitated you as a kid. They used to, okay. You taught how, okay. That's how he learned how to dress and put it together and get girls. You was getting all the girls swinging it his way. And these ball players ain't cool like that. The NBA, Michael Jordan was cool. That's why we wanted to be Mike for real, on and off the court. Nobody want to beat them. They paying for boxing and all that, overpaying. They overpaying, paying $10,000, $40, $60 if you tip it, 5,000, 30,000. Got a baby mama here. You ain't what? I'm up 10, 15 million a year. I'm knocking down. Ain't no paying for nothing. You know how many bad chicks work at Walmart and Costco's and what? There's baddies everywhere. Soon as they start saying baddie, shot o'clock, I'm right there, ladies. You rang. How are you? Shots on me. Who's coming? What we doing? I'm not paying no fit. Now they paying. Nah. Niggas is simps. They suckers. Ain't no pimps in the NBA. Ain't no cool niggas in the NBA. These are niggas that pay for it. These are niggas that spend money on Eastern. Y'all had the same outfit, and then that night she go to movies with the nigga she really like. She with you and your family eating macaroni and cheese and ribs, and then at night she hang out with the nigga she really like. But I just want to see Scottie shine tonight. That's all. I want to see him do what he do. I feel like he owe me. I vented. I got it out my system. And I got something I want to run by y'all real quick. I got a new thing I've been working on for like the last 3 years. And it's pretty much going to just be, it's like hot takes, right? Little 3-minute videos. I sprinkled them in a few months ago just to see what people like. But it'll be some live sprinkled in with the short form content, little 3-minute hot takes on everything I think is interesting to me as far as the NBA and the games and all that, NBA news. We're just gonna have some fun. Now you can't make Luka the face because there's no Hollywood. If there was a Hollywood, like a old school Hollywood, and he can go to the parties and campaign and kiss babies and hang out, because he cool as shit. Luka cool than the motherfucker. He a frat boy for real. Tom Cruise talk. He got that Tom Cruise factor, but he can't be him with the franchise trusting him to be the man. Like he want to drink, he want to smoke, but basketball players aren't supposed to do that technically. You know what I mean? You ain't look this nigga smoking hookah, then going dropping 30. You like, no, you can't. That's crazy. He could do that. He's been a professional since he was 14. So he could do that. Everybody might try that. It might be the Allen Iverson effect. Everybody smoking hookah and being trash. Everybody can't drop 30. Joker just doesn't want to do it. Joker don't want to be a star at all. I love Joker. He don't want to be bothered. If when the season's over with, go get me a horse. I'm horseback riding and I'm racing. He races horses. He got his own thing going on and clubbing. I don't think we ever gonna find a face, man. It's over. There's no fit. None of these dudes are cool. That's the problem. There's not. All the cool guys are doing something else. They already got their own. They popping already. And the coolest guys aren't. Remember back in the day, if you was a ball player, you was cool because the real cool dudes or the other dudes that are cooler than you didn't really have a voice or a platform. You know what I mean? They ain't hang out at the school, after school, doing no activities. They're like, nigga, I'm out. I got other shit to do. But they always had the baddest chick. They always knew how to put the rightest outfit. Like niggas was just right. There was dudes that just cooler flyer. You just played ball. Had your name in the paper a little bit, but nigga, how long does that last? Because the rest of his life, he gonna be cool as fuck. Pick the right car, pick the right girl, pick the right house, pick the right. These niggas know how to pick the right granite, formica, marble. These niggas got taste. Everything looks flyer when they do it, and y'all can have the same amount of money, but it's just different when he spends it. We don't have guys ain't cool like the NBA. Niggas ain't cool no more. Like there's no cool basketball players no more. They ain't basketball play. The last cool ball player was Allen Iverson. That was the one. AI was the coolest one. Nobody else is ever gonna match that aura. You gotta see it to believe it. I've seen it. he does have an aura. You be like, this nigga is glowing. Where is this nigga? And you think he's taller. You stand next to him like, nigga, we about the same height. He got long arms though. He got like fucking 5'11" with a 7-foot wingspan and a 35, 38 inch vertical. But it's like, he's the last cool ball. Ain't nobody cool. All these niggas they not cool. They not popping. Don't nobody want to be like them. You don't never see them wear nothing and be like, damn, I gotta go get those sneakers. I like those. I need a pair of those. We see these niggas wear their clothes. You be like, I'm never wearing that. He's bugging. He's wilding. Ever since fucking Dwayne Wade was trying to be in GQ, shit been ugly for the NBA. I liked it better when they wore Sean John. Once it evolved into D-Wade wanting to be on GQ, it got real, it changed. What's good? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I got to get to work. I'm actually late now. Luckily, I work 10 minutes away from the house. But I'm going to holler at y'all. Like I said, I got the hot takes and all that coming. Those are already set up. So turn off your notifications. Y'all going to have to turn off the notifications because the shit is going to be pinging. And I don't want y'all to be like, yo, you just keep dropping shit. Those are only going to be 3 minutes. So they're going to be up and often. You know what I mean? But everybody stay safe. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out of here. Peace. I'm definitely going to do more videos. I'm back. That's what the hot takes are going to be. The hot takes are going to be the videos. I got my light bulbs back. We're going to have some fun. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. And before I leave, they are trying to legally retire Joel Embiid on paper. I have never seen that shit done before. We're going to talk about that at some point too. But let me get up out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace. Yeah, I know. Instead of long delays, you're absolutely right. I've been having other shit to do, my work schedule. I got you.